Authorities in South Korea are still working to identify the final 4 victims of the country's deadliest plane crash as investigations continue into what went wrong. Let's go live now to our Asia correspondent Stash Butler in Taipei. Stash, what's the latest?
Well, South Korean police say that they're joining in the effort to expedite the formal identification of those final 4 victims of the 179 people who were killed in the crash on Sunday, the country's deadliest air disaster. Now, that hasn't stopped the families of those on board from beginning the mourning process. We've seen memorials set up around parts of South Korea, including Seoul. Political figures, including the country's acting president, have paid their respects at those memorials. Meanwhile, the investigation into what caused this disaster is still ongoing. Authorities have recovered the black boxes, those stores of the aircraft's essential data from the tail of the plane, but it's unclear exactly when the data from those will be decoded. Meantime, investigators, seeing whether the cause or investigating, trying to figure out exactly whether it was the suspected bird strike that caused this crash, but also unanswered questions about why exactly the landing gear of the plane was not deployed when it made its fateful landing, and why it was travelling so fast, as well as why, regarding why the concrete embankment was positioned so close to the end of the airport. Now, the country's president is ordered an emergency probe into all of the country's airlines and all of the apparatus to determine whether any other parts of that apparatus are unsafe. Maun Airport, the centre of this disaster, remains closed, but the authorities there say that it could reopen as soon as January the 7th.